Hello everybody, Nolan of Black Diamond Services. As you can see, I am getting ready to start the CRB. And if this is the first video you've been watching from me, it is called the counter rotating brush. We have two scrubbing bristle brush on the bottom here, going opposite directions. Hence the reason why it's called a counter rotating brush. This is for pre-agitation of your pre-spray. So this one only has some drink spots, or not drink, sorry, it was a food item he said. But he does have two, I think somewhere around 35, 45 pound dogs in here. So probably a little oily from them laying around. So I have some stuff in my pre-spray that I put down first to help with pet odors. So now I'm just, after some dwell time, I'm letting it get scrubbed in a bit. Come back through and rinse everything out. This was a last minute new client, found me on Google. So that shows that good reviews and are paying off. So always be doing your best so you can earn some good reviews, because a bid I did before this one, she found me on Google and told me the only reason why I'm here or there is because of my reviews. So currently I'm fortunate to be 5 stars across the board here on Google. So that's awesome to be at that level right now. I always try my best to provide a great service, but also be good at customer service so I can continue getting those 5 stars. As long as everything is positive in the reviews and you can maintain the 5-star reviews, I think that's fantastic. Some people I've heard say when you have a bunch of 5-star reviews it seems robotic. Well, I'm sure eventually everybody tends to get a little hit if something doesn't go right, but that's why I focus so much on my customer service. At that business seminar I went to a couple weeks back, just to help make sure I'm up to par where I should be, so that way I can keep my 5-star rating the best I can. And then, you know, based off what people say in those reviews on Google and Facebook recommendations and all the other sites, that if I still have 5 stars across the board, they'll seem legit and not robotic, because they were honestly earned through great work and customer service. And so some of the key things that I used to not be good at a long time ago, I was actually a very shy person. I would not go up to people. You know, even in school years ago, I wouldn't do it, like in front of the class project, you know, by yourself kind of thing. But over the years I got better at it. In my spare time I actually play music, and even before I started cleaning a little over 10 years ago now, I was a drummer in a band. So even then, I was still in the back of the class, per se. But being in the bands got me out of my shell more, because I had to speak to people sooner or later, you know, whether it was before a show, somebody recognized me, or afterwards when somebody wanted to talk to me, or whatever it may be. So my whole point of this is, if you struggle a little bit with talking to people, look for ways that you can get out of your shell a little bit and be able to have a, you know, good conversation with somebody and be more personable in general, because it will go a long way in this industry, or any service-based industry if you're in it already and part of your job is sales. People buy from those they like, not companies. You know, I have a specific place I go to for a lot of my music equipment when I need stuff that isn't something that I can pick up quickly at a nearby music store. And it's because the sales rep that got set up with me is awesome. He's over the past like 6 or 7 years, after even purchases, he's checked in with me, see, hey, how's your gear doing? Do you have any questions? Things like that. And I just personally found that extremely awesome. And, you know, their customer service is just outstanding. Outstanding. So, even though it's over the phone, he seems like a really personable person, someone that you can trust. And he's always looking out for me on certain things. If I have questions about something, even if I'm not purchasing, he says, don't hesitate to call. If I have any questions, any way I can help you, even if you're not buying, I will do what I can. And that goes a long way in my eyes. So stuff like that is huge for me. So if you can do anything you can, whether it's you know, going somewhere, you know, if there's a band around that you enjoy, go see them and make a point to talk to one of the members, you know, as an example. That way you can try and get out of your shell a little bit, you know, and that might be a little easier in that situation because you already like that person or group. And then, you know, continue from there, because of that, I know my customer service is way better than it would have been 12 years ago, 15 years ago, if I was in this industry at that time. So between music and actually starting out at a larger company made a difference for me, because now I've opened up quite a bit and I'm not afraid to go up to people's doors or, you know, talk to people if I need to, you know, on a regular scale kind of situation. So that's made a massive change in my business, I feel. Hadn't I started my own business, you know, let's just say I got into it 12 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been successful, or I would be moving at a much slower rate than I already am currently. So timing is key, but if you could do some things to learn beforehand, it'll make a huge difference, I believe. So again, customer service is major, and I'll say it again, people buy from those they like, not from companies necessarily. So even with those big name companies, you know, they have spokespersons or, you know, major athletes or something like that for a reason, because you probably like them, and if they support that company, then you kind of naturally flock towards them, right? And then when you find out that they have a good product, you stick around. So work on your product or your service, as well as your customer service, and you will become unstoppable. So one thing I do is I've been trying to get in the habit of sending out cards after jobs, thank you cards. We had some custom made thank you cards made recently. I had been doing it before a little bit. We were not on every job, but now I'm upping it to every job, and now with custom cards that have our name on it, so they know who it came from before they even open the card up, because we have stickers for our address with our name on it. And we're using bright red envelopes, so it really stands out in your mail amongst all the other random stuff that you get. So you know who it is, and you're like, oh, it's Black Diamond. I had them out for cleaning recently. And you get a thank you card in the mail, and people, those that get around to reading them are going to appreciate that, because that's going one extra step, even past the point of you doing the job for them, and they're going to love that. So that's how I've gotten a lot of my repeat clients already that have only used this for one time, is sending out cards. Not just the thank you cards, but we actually send out, we've got some cards made that are for, holidays, and kind of an update on ourselves, business update kind of things. So always be sure that you are marketing to your own repeats. So other than that, do what you can to get out of your shell. If you feel like you have a hard time with that, I used to work with some guys that were not the best at it, and they'd always want me to talk, and I understand it, but I always tried to help them get out of their shell a little bit so they could do a better job and make more sales too, because they were all great guys that I worked with. Some of them had a hard time talking to people, and you can kind of tell that they're not the best of people, but they were good guys and did good work. So sometimes good work isn't always enough for some people, and they want somebody they actually like too on top of it. So that's the whole point of this video, outside of obviously the amazing CRB that I think we can all agree that we love. But yeah, do what you can, learn what you can, get audiobooks, read physical books. I like actually getting hard copies of books, because having something in hand makes it seem more real to me, and then I actually sit down and read it more. And then for the ones I just want to listen to while I'm traveling between jobs, I get them on my phone. I'm starting to do that a little bit more, but when I actually have downtime, I like to read a physical book. So I guess I'm old school a little bit, even though I'm not that old. I just find that more pleasing. And then it stares at me all the time too, because I'm seeing it where I keep my books, and then I'm like, oh man, I gotta read that. So kind of keeps me accountable. So do what you can, get out of your shell if you have struggles with talking to people, because once you do that, and you smile at customers, you show that you care and do a good job, they're going to be guaranteed repeats. And then something that I didn't necessarily call them before my business seminar, but they will become your cheerleaders, and they will tell others about you, and that is free advertisement. Referrals are king. So it all ties into each other, and then you get more work without having to pay for ads or anything else like that. So that's it for this video. Nolan with Black Diamond Services. This amazing CRB, all pre-scrubbed and ready to be rinsed. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the bell if you haven't subscribed yet. I appreciate your support. If you've watched all the way through this, and be sure to leave me a comment of what you thought on this video, and what else you'd like to see, or if there's anything in my previous videos that you want to see more of. Have a fantastic day.